All right, my friends, let's get into some fantasy football real quick. So, last week 5 roster, yeah, I was excited. Vernon Adams, baby, 31 points, looked great. Kadeem Carey, always going with my guy, Kadeem Carey, 12 points, uh, 6 attempts, 43 yards. He did get a touchdown, thank goodness. I thought that that game wasn't really close, so therefore he wasn't getting a lot of thing. DJ Foster, I was really hoping him. He got 10 points, 3 attempts for 14 yards. This can't be, and 5 catches for 38 yards. A decent game for him. Jalen Acklin, 12 points, 5 catches for 56 yards. Rasheed Bailey, 4 points. Nothing really there. 4 of 11. Josh Huff, 6 catches for 68 yards. He got 15 points. And then Montreal, of course, doing well, beating up on Ottawa. So what's going on with this week's pick? That's my best so far. I've gotten, you can't see it on the screen per se, but I got 61, 72, 66, 86, and 99.7. Now let's get into, of course, how am I doing? You want to know how I'm doing with the league stuff? Let's see here. Where's my league? Oh, here we go. Leagues. On the CFL News Hub Writers League, overall, I am third. DFS Spreadsheets is number 1. Mike Mitchell is 2. The Markcast is 3. Clayside 86. Josh Davis 20. And then R1D3, a bunch of other stuff at 40. So I'm in third place overall. Weekly last week. Well, actually, they're not going to show it. All right, on to this week's games. Now, first, we got to go to the CFL's website, and I kind of agree or disagree with some of these things. With their start and sit, say hello to some offense. So they have for the Hamilton-Toronto game, they had start Brandon Banks at $13,000? No way. They have sit Don Jackson. I get that kind of there. Saskatchewan, they got the Saskatchewan versus Winnipeg. They got start the Winnipeg defense. Sit Cody Fajardo. I agree with that at 13,000. Sit him. Start Trevor Harris. We'll get into that in a second. Greg Ellington, some other players. Sit Hergy Malaya, Stampeders. I'm with you on there. Start Shaq Cooper. Pretty cheap thing. And sit the Ottawa's running backs. So on this thing, I'm not going to use any of my bonus. No thanks this time. On the QB side of things, Cody Fajardo, too expensive. Trevor Harris, too expensive. I'm going to go with Michael Riley. I think he can do well. He's had the rest. I think he can do decent, save me some money there. I'm going with Michael Riley as my first guy. Do I have a better, can you see this better? No. So I'm going Michael Riley there. Running back, I'm liking Kadeem Carey, but I'm a little worried now because Edmonton looked so well. John White, how did he do last week? I'm not really sold. 9 carries, 12. He's getting the carries, but just no fantasy points. That's the problem. William Powell, how's he looking? Look at his game logs. 8 carries, 18 carries, 12. Really nothing there either. Sean Thomas Erlington, I kind of liked him. 5 carries. Nothing really there. And they were saying Shaq Cooper. Do I really want to go double-double with the quarterback and running back? 14 carries, 71 yards. That's really risky, is to do the running back on the same team. But you got to pick 2 running backs, so I think I might go low with him. And my other running back, do I go back with Kadeem Carey? We haven't heard if Bo Levi Mitchell is coming back. He did do decent, got some touchdowns. I don't know. Trying to decide, what do you guys think in the chat room? What do you think I should be going up again? What do you think I should be putting in there? Let us know in the chat. That's tough to get some kind of decent running game going on here. I might just go with Arlington just because I'm a homer. Because I'm not really excited about anybody, to be honest with you. On the side, again, Banks, I love Banks. He's not worth that kind of money. Braylon Addison, Brian Burnham, and more. I'm definitely into some more. Greg Ellingson, definitely into that. Oh, no. I have like no salary cap left. No thanks. Let's see here. Let's go with defense. Pick the BC Lions over Ottawa. That's an easy one. Oh man, my guys are too high. Oh boy. This is gonna be tough. All right, I might have to go down a peg. I think Ellingson didn't get as much run in the big 4 touchdown game. I think he will this week. That's why I want to go with him. Ugh, I have like nothing left. I'm going to have to go super cheap on the running back, I think. I have like no money here to spend. One of the guys I was thinking of was RJ Harris for Ottawa because is there any other Ottawa guys? Devontae Dedman, I like him a lot. I feel like he should get the ball more. How did Peterman do? I feel like now that they have a new quarter, look, 7 catches. Oh, yeah. Daniel Peterman. Hopefully he can have the same type of game. Oh, man. I have like no money. We're going to have to really scrape Drew Wolf and Noel. These guys did pretty good last week, I think. Oh, no, he didn't do anything. Drew Wolatarski. I think he had all right. I mean, 4 catch. I mean, then he just disappears. Let's go with him as well. I mean, we're scraping the barrel at the bottom here. I'm not feeling this lineup at all. Let's see here. Who's the cheapest guy I can get at running back for 4,000? 4,300. Definitely not Brady Oliveira. Anthony Combs. Again, they said to stay away from Ottawa running game. When healthy, Combs is dangerous dual threat. We don't even know if he's going to play. Foster did all right, didn't he? Game log. 3 carries. I think he might get more. I mean, he had 10 carries for 100 yards. So we'll add him. Get somebody on the cheap. And can we move up at all at wide receiver or in our flex position? We have 4,300. Can we move up 4,300 at wide receiver? I don't want any of these running backs. Let's see, 4,000. No, not really. Not really. Anybody on the cheaper side of thing that I saw? Nope. All right, we'll go with Drew. There's your lineup. Oh, I still have 800. Is there anybody I can move up that would be worth? Oh, man, there's nothing really. I mean, even Daniel Peterman, if I ditched him, that would give me 5,007. I mean, Mike Jones had a great game, I believe. 4 catches, 100 yards. That's a pretty good start. Over Daniel Peterman. That was just kind of a Hail Mary, so to speak, on that. I mean, got 3 catches, 7 catches, and 2 touchdowns. Though I do kind of want Peterman in my lineup, but I really can't I got 2 Edmonton guys. That's not a good idea. We'll go with Peterman in there. We'll keep him in there. We'll see how he does. Still have 800 left over. Is there anything I could do at running back again? 4,300. We didn't see any of that. We'll keep him. I mean, I could move up Shaq Cooper maybe, but who? I mean, the running back situation, 6,400. I can do, I mean, this is basically the same. And the game logs, I mean, 9, 6, 10, and 5. And only once broke over 10 fantasy points. Shaq Cooper, I mean, he had 14 carries and 6 carries. It seems like he's definitely getting the load more. So, again, but I don't want the same player. So I'm going to have to go with Sean in my lineup. And it still doesn't bring me to spend that money. We'll go with it. And that's our lineup this week. Michael Riley, Sean Thomas Erlington, DJ Foster, Greg Ellingson, I think is going to have a big game, and Peterman's going to have a big game. Wolotarski get somebody low. And then, of course, I'm always picking the defense, anybody who is going up against the BC Lions. So what do you think of my lineup there in the chat room? Do you think I know what I'm talking about? Do you think I'm an idiot? We will check up with you guys in a second. Let's go on to the DraftKings side of the ball, so to speak. Last week, again, winning money won money most of my leagues in the 50-50. Didn't do great. Again, Cody Fajardo. Look at that. 64% of the people pick Cody Fajardo. Nothing. 7. You think I'm going to pick him this week? No. Kadeem Carey, 12 points. Moore got 18. That was a great pick. Lawler, only 6. Sean Thomas, 6. Winicky, boom, 34. Montreal, was picking the Montreal guy. And then look at the Alouettes. Everybody picked that Alouettes too. So I got 100 points. So it paid out. And I'm looking good there. So now on to this week's lineup. Staying away from Cody Fajardo. I ain't paying that. Trevor Harris, ain't paying for that. Look at Mike Riley. 8,900. All the way down here. Yeah. I'm taking Mike Riley. Again, like I've said, off the bye week, got the chance to rest the elbow, rest the arm. He's ready to rock and roll. Let's go with defense. Of course, Ottawa is bottom. The Red Blacks, Argos, Elks, Lions. The Lions, but I think the Red Blacks will be better. But there's still Ottawa. And they might be throwing a lot. We'll see if maybe he might throw a couple picks. On to the wide receiver, or we'll start with the running back, Andrew Harris. Do we want to pay up for Andrew Harris? I mean, look at that. 18. I mean, he's getting the carries. He'll get the carries in this game. I might pay up for Andrew Harris at my running back. If that's my only running back, that's fine by me. These are the guys I wanted. Ellington and Moore. Carry in Moore. I'll pay down for somebody on the flex side of things. I mean, average remaining salary is $5,000. Again, I'm flexing and I'm looking for wide receivers that are on the low. Oh, Peterman, I'm high on this week, and that leaves me with 4,300. And this guy did something, right? Game log, 2 catches. Ooh. Somebody who's really, man, I'm really stretching the flex. We'll play and start at fullback. I don't care about that. Ironed. None of these names I saw. Ant usually gets something. Gets it like a point or two. I mean, he did get a 9 and a 7. You got him on the super cheap. But there's nobody. Picton, 3 catches, 2 catches. Nothing really there. Gittins, I think he had 6 catches. He might get some run. We draft him. We're over 200. What if I play down the defense and go with the Argos?